SciTech. In this video, I'm going to make a Joule Thief powered jitterbug. It's something that I think is really cool and really fun to make, and it worked like a success. So, let's get started. What you're going to need is you're going to need a simple dead AAA battery, some thick gauge copper wire that's flexible, some regular thin gauge wire, some rubber bands, 1 kΩ resistor, a NPN 2222 transistor, a vibrating motor, some battery connectors, a Toroid ferrite ring, and 2 red LEDs. And a single pull, single throw switch, I forgot to mention. So first you're going to need to take your plastic knife and you're going to go ahead and cut the handle off and discard the blade part, and that will be the base of your jitterbug. So go ahead and hot glue your vibrating motor into place. Put some glue and glue down the battery holder. Put in the battery. Tie it down with a rubber band. Now push the battery in so that way you get an idea of how far and how much you need to glue. There we go. Now you have the other connection, which is connected to positive. And make the inductor coil, or to the Joule Thief, by taking some thin gauge wire and wrap it around 7 times around the ring. What I like to do is pull the wires really tight and then put hot glue in the middle, so that way things stay into place even firmer and better. Now go ahead and cut the wire, remove the insulation on all the wires. Now take the white and green wire. Now take the white and green wire, wrap them together. Now solder a wire to the resistor. Now solder the resistor to the base of your transistor. Now let's go ahead and make the legs. Put it on the bottom of the jitterbug. Let's go straighten out this wire. Cut them up in sections evenly. Have at least 3 wires. Bend for the feet. Then bend for the legs. There we go. Now we go ahead and glue the legs into place. There we go. Now everything's all glued into place. Now the next thing we're going to do is make sure the legs are all straightened and even so it jitters properly. Now go ahead and take the inductor and glue it on. Put the resistor and transistor on the bottom. Glue it into place so it's more secured. Now go ahead and take your switch and solder the 2 wires from the inductor that are linked together onto the switch. Now glue that switch into place. Cut the wire to shorten it and connect the wire to the switch. solder it together so it has a more tighter connection. Glue it onto the bottom of the circuit. Now get an extra wire and add it to the motor wire to extend the wire, and then that part will attach to the transistor. And now let's go ahead and add that wire to the inductor coil. Now go ahead and wrap the negative wire to the motor, solder those wires together, and now with the transistor, polarity doesn't matter when it's the motor, so solder the two wires connected like so. Now you get your two LEDs and solder the two anodes plus a positive wire to the two anodes. Now we bend the LEDs a little bit. Now you take a wire and you connect the two cathodes of the LEDs together. There we go. Now the two cathodes are now connected together. Now let's go ahead and burn the center of the wire to expose and remove the insulation and expose the wire. Now I'm going to go ahead and take another wire and solder it to the exposed wire, so now the cathodes can be connected. And there. Now what you're going to need to do is put it underneath your jitterbug and hot glue it into place. Now what you need to do is solder the cathode or the negative wire to the collector of your transistor. There we go, just like that. Now you take the positive or the anode of the wire and solder it to the emitter of your transistor. There we go. Now spray a lot of hot glue all over the circuit to keep it all glued down and secured. So no touching of leads and nothing. Okay, so now the jitterbug is just about done. Now I'm going to add these little plastic caps over the LED just to spread the light a little bit better. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put the battery in. Attach a rubber band so the battery doesn't fall out when it jitters. Now let's turn on the switch, and it lights up and vibrates. Perfect. Excellent. My Joule Thief powered jitterbug is done and ready to go. Now let's go ahead and test it out on a smoother surface. And there it is. It jitters in circles. Very nice. And there you have it, your Joule Thief powered jitterbug. Thank you for watching SciTi Tech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more SciTi Tech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.